My ugly point is about aura. It's about, you're going to think, how's this ugly? It's ugly because the fact that s1mple has played one land as a stand-in, where he played something like 3 matches, maybe 4, and then I think it was 3, and then he's played 1 BO1, and bro, he already has like more of an aura effect than like everyone else on the top 20. Like, what the fuck's going on? Like what s1mple coming back has just shown me how many of the people in the scene don't get that this is like a media bazaar. I feel like the worst thing about COVID was we got this generation of pros who were on that shit that stopped Config getting into Astralis. You know, the famous story goes, Config was like all put in Astralis to replace Kirby, and he would have been part of like a potential golden generation. And he supposedly said the line to Zonic, the infamous line, like, I don't want to do media, I just want to frag, bro. That isn't a thing. In the modern day, fragging doesn't pay your paycheck. What you need to do is be a really good star, but then you need to also be a star outside the server. And if you can have that aura, fans get so hyped. I mean, I joked earlier, half of why people are hyped about Tyloo isn't even the upsets. It's the fact the guy's doing funny interviews. That sells. That makes people give a fuck about your story. And by the way, he's not even that great a player. If you're a player of a s1mple level, right, I think s1mple coming back highlights that, like, mate, even my boy Nico's fairly fucking boring, isn't he? Like, ZywOo never says anything unless he's pushed to. Like, the amount of these get Shiro literally will just go, I have 1 major. Duh. What next? Like, fucking hell, bro, give me summer, you know, give me summer, like at least say something like, hey, everyone said I was boring or something, give me like Apex, and I'd like to say to all the fans who said I should be caught, fuck you or something, give me something, because s1mple coming back, and the key thing here is, s1mple had to temper it because he knew what happened to Falcons, but because he knows from Dallas he's sort of back, you've already seen it in this BO1, he's swagging on motherfuckers, he's already, the joke is this performance on Twitter and in interviews is as good as in the server, he's back, and it has made, for real, the interest isn't just it's s1mple. It's like, it's that classic Conor McGregor thing. Everyone wants to know what the fuck's he going to say next. The second the game is, what's he going to say now? What's like? So I want to admit, this is why I put it as ugly. I feel like it does contrast, though, how many other top pros don't do this side and don't play up the angle, etc. Like, by the way, even in phase, it's people like fucking Carrigan still carrying that. The guy's old as fuck. It can't only be the Carrigan Apex, like, lol, I'm shit and I beat you angle. Like, it has to also be the stars. It's best when the stars talk trash. If anyone knows right now, if you're following the NBA, every time Halliburton, who they all said overrated, calls a clutch shot, it's, oh, delicious, oh, because you know he's going to make a fucking tweet or something, isn't he? He's going to do a comment, he's going to say something in a post-game interview, we're all waiting for it, so please, the aura, s1mple has just showed us that, like, compared to other games, by the way, Dust, when I go in League, they think everyone in CS is a god for all the shit they're doing on the mic. They don't know that, like, we could be eating so much better.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's an issue because it's just like there's not a direct correlation between how you do media and the incentive that you get for doing it. Because like in other, you know, facets of life, you know, you would get some type of financial incentive for doing media because maybe you're selling merchandise or you're trying to draw people to your stream or whatever the case may be. There's like a monetization aspect to it. Whereas in CS, there really is no financial incentive to go out and do the media unless you're just trying to grow your own brand individually on social media so that you can do stuff later in life, which, I mean, s1mple, I mean, yeah, the whole freaking calling heroic bots thing, like that was just chef's kiss shit right there.
Bro, the thing where then in an interview they referenced it, but he called us bots. He did a correction. He put asterisk fucking bots. Like,
dude,
this guy, he doesn't even have writers, but that's perfect. Yeah. That's too good. It's too good. Bro.
It is tough, and yeah, like you're right. Like no one else is really doing it at all. Like the only thing I can even remember lately that was really cool was when Maladoy spoke to his audience in Astana, in their language. Like that was pretty cool that he took the mic and was able to do that. But that's not, you know, going to do anything for English viewers. And you're right. Like we have so many star players who just are not willing, and it's not even you have to like talk shit or like make fun of somebody else or be combative, but just do something a little cheeky, do something a little fun. Here's what I hate: when people get a mic on after winning a trophy and they literally say they don't care that the crowd is cheering for them. Like, come on, man! Like do something. Give me anything, like literally anything at all. It's just tough, and it's really damning because I'm not going to say who this was, but I was talking to somebody at one of these LAN events that is trying to kind of do the media side of the team, and he was brought in specifically to do that, and he's basically being told like, hey, like we want to create some content around this team. They're on their way up, and so he's come in to come do that, and the team just doesn't want to engage with with it at all. Like, they don't want to even do like a podcast or an interview or just basic shit for like the social media for their team's, you know, YouTube channel or Twitter or whatever the case may be. And it's like, guys, like, look, like, if you want to be able to continue to have a career in this game where you're getting paid salaries to play, like, that's the type of stuff you need to do to attract eyeballs to your team, to the tournaments that you're playing in, and so on and so forth, to keep this like financial system afloat. Otherwise, you're going to lose eyeballs, you're going to lose sponsorships, and then all of a sudden your salaries go away. Like, if you want to ensure like the longevity of this esport, part of it is that it is an entertainment product at the end of the day. And you have to give something to the viewers out there besides just sick plays in game in order to be able to do that. And it's something that can salvage you if you're not playing very well. It can still keep you afloat and keep you in the public interest. So, like, there's just so many reasons why you should be doing it. And it is crazy, as you said, Thorin, that, like, s1mple's come back, already done it immediately, and everyone's snatching onto it. Meanwhile, you got these other star players who you never hear from.
And by the way, I can tell you, this is where, if you were a really big star player, you would have crazy effect. The amount of people, maybe Maui sees, because I'm sure you follow some other esports. If you follow other esports, there are people I haven't seen tweet about CS at all this year who have already tweeted about s1mple. Yeah. Like, they're all like looking at, hey, what's going on? s1mple now. Like, that draws people's eye, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Counter-Strike.
By the way, there's even an angle. I'll tell you what, if you don't want to trash talk, I'll give you a free trash talk example. But here's how you make headlines, guys. Say you don't want to trash talk people in your game. Donk, all you have to do, mate, is say something like, well, at least I'm not playing Valorant. That's going to be on every headline in the world, mate. And no one in CS will be bought. In fact, every CS fan will love you more.
I mean, you want to even know an easier thing? And just follow the model of JL. Just beef with Thorin. It's free clout. Like, if you're doing well and you fight Thorin...
That's true.
JL last year on Twitch gained over 100,000 followers. Okay, yes, he won the major and everything like that, but I mean, Ema did not gain that many followers because Ema was just being quiet the whole time.
Yeah, true.
Ema was just too worried about not fucking up for everybody else. Whereas JL was braggadocious. He played into the personality. Like, I think it's not a coincidence that, like, you know, Tarek was able to spin his media, like winning major MVP, winning a major, into a long-term career as a big streamer. Like, JL's kind of on, like, I'm not saying JL needs to like retire or anything like that, but if he wanted to, he could easily just do the same thing Tarek did. Like, you can spin these moments, these peaks in your career into lifelong and generational wealth. Like, it's really, you're this close to doing it. You just need to know what sort of battles you do it. I would love to just be like the agent or like a media trainer for some of these people if I took commission on them, because I would have probably just turned Ema into like the biggest star. If I just got the position that he was in, I would have just done like I would have fired off a bunch of tweets at haters. I probably would have said,
mate, what about this? I think you picked the perfect one, because he was bad at one point, but then he became really good in the summer. If he'd have like rode the wave of being bad and flipped that narrative, bro, he would have become huge when he got that summer.
Yeah, Ema didn't really do anything with the short-lived but newfound success after winning the major. He like didn't convert it into anything, and now he's back to being one of the problems on Navi. And it's like, dude, you missed your 60 seconds of fame right there. You like dramatically, like you're probably like that's really tough for him. And I feel like the s1mple angle itself, I mean, dude is just a highlight machine, first of all. And second of all, he takes all of this trash talk. Like, dude, he still shook hands with Youngster at the end of the freaking match. Like he's not taking it so personally.
No, he gets it. That's how you know he gets it, bro.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, you know, ZywOo fans are doing everything in their power. Of course, we have to bring up ZywOo. ZywOo fans are doing absolutely everything in their power to try to fight, to build the case for him to being the GOAT. And yes, like, part of the GOAT case is, I mean, it is what you do in the server. It's your achievements there. It's how much you carry your team. It's how much you uplift everybody around you. But part of it is that swagger attitude that people like Michael Jordan had, that also, even like think of people that weren't successful. Like Allen Iverson is still revered as like this incredible player because he just had it in terms of the shit talk, like the whole practice rant and everything like that. Like that's why I brought into the fold the whole idea of cultural impact, because it was like, ZywOo, if you like, it would help the sport if you just talked any shit at all. Like, please just give us anything. Like, I don't even, like, whatever you're doing in the server is almost irrelevant at this point. Like, dude, just say, yeah, it feels good to pass s1mple and I'm the GOAT now. If he just says anything like that, any bravado, anything where he sticks out his chest for once, then there's something to gravitate towards. But if it's just this like meek French farm boy who just also is gifted as being one of the greatest Counter-Strike players of all time, it just doesn't quite have the same ring as like a dude that's driving Ferraris through Ukraine and popping bottles with models. And like, you know, like, dude, we saw the rise and the fall of s1mple, and now we're witnessing the rise again. And that's why his career is so much more magnetic and attractive than ZywOo, who's just been like, yes, I am always good, but I do not care that I am good. It's just like, oh, like, just, it's give us something. Like, again, I can respect the play, but just what happens on the outside too helps grow everything around it.
1, hashtag he is risen. 2, then also, here's the other thing, because I know they're already going to go, no, but he has done loads of interviews. He's done interviews, guys, because they win every fucking event and he's the MVP, so you already do an interview, and spoiler, everyone feels like doing an interview when they're the fucking MVP and they just won the event. Do the interview on day 2, where, like Maui says, give us something for the event. By the way, here's a little pro lesson for all pros. It doesn't have to be straight fire Muhammad Ali memorable quotables. You just have to find an interesting angle on whatever you're going through. So I'll give you an example. You know what, this last LAN they played just before this one, Dallas, their whole thing in interviews was, we're actually not even playing our best game. Spin that to what you go is, we're not even playing our best game, but we still win all the events. That isn't even hard trash talk, but it's fire. That'll get people's interest. Or if you said something like, I'll give you an example. Say you don't want to trash talk Donk. You can go, maybe Donk is better than me. Doesn't really matter as long as my team wins all the final. That's fire. It doesn't, it sounds like trash talk, so people will pick it up. But if you examine it, you haven't really been rude to anyone there. That's even true. So no, I'm with you. Like, this is one of those things where the joke is, you've already done the hard part. You've done the be a generational player of the fucking video game. Now all you have to do is, and think of it like training in the game, just get a few hours and reps in on the mic, and even a small part will go so far. By the way, please use Magix as the example. You're all about 1,000 times better than he is, but mate, he is fucking Donk on the mic. He's fucking killing it. I think he's dope. See more cool, funny, interesting clips based on topics from my content? Well, subscribe to this channel then, or, you know, be a pleb and don't.